Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day practice question. Question was the Van Allen probes is associated with marine life, space exploration, forestry or defense capabilities. The correct answer is option B, space exploration. The Van Allen probes, formerly known as the Radiation Belt Storm Probes or RBSP, study two extreme and dynamic regions of space known as the Van Allen radiation belts that surround Earth. Named for their discoverer James Van Allen, these two concentric donut-shaped rings are filled with high-energy particles that gyrate, bounce and drift through the region, sometimes shooting down to Earth's atmosphere, sometimes escaping out into space. The radiation belts swell and shrink over time as part of a much larger space weather system driven by energy and material that erupt off the sun's surface and fill the entire solar system. Space weather is the source of aurora that shimmer in the night sky, but it also can disrupt satellites, cause power grid failures and disrupt GPS communications. The Van Allen probes helps scientists to understand this region and to better design spacecraft that can survive the rigors of space. Hence, option B is correct. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, consider the following statement or statements regarding the project MOSAM. 1. It is launched by the Ministry of External Affairs. 2. It is an attempt to understand the monsoon winds and other climatic factors. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. In an attempt to understand the monsoon winds and other climatic factors and the ways in which these natural elements impacted at different periods of history, the interactions between different countries in the Indian Ocean region, Project MOSAM was launched. Hence, statement 2 is correct. It was launched by the Ministry of Culture at UNESCO's 38th World Heritage Committee meeting held at Doha, Qatar in 2014. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Therefore, option B is correct. Currently, the project is being administered by the Archaeological Survey of India or ASI. With the objective of promoting further research on this subject, the ASI organized a 2-day national conference at New Delhi recently. Christianed Jaladhipura Yatra, exploring cross-cultural linkages along the Indian Ocean Rim countries. The conference incorporated manifold aspects of maritime exchanges and interactions. Next question is, recently the term Rosetta was in the news. It is related to a stone related to ancient Egypt, quantum computer, genome editing tool, or an exoplanet in Goldilocks zone. The correct answer is option A, a stone related to ancient Egypt. Egypt historians want the UK to return the 2000-year-old Rosetta Stone. The Rosetta Stone is the British Museum's most visited object and has been critical to modern knowledge of ancient Egypt. Hence, option A is correct. It is a large stone slab with inscriptions on it and is believed to be a piece of a bigger rock. It has inscriptions in 3 scripts, all of which convey a decree or public message. This is similar to how in ancient India, King Ashoka ordered stambhas or edicts that had messages of Buddha's teachings and news about victory in a war inscribed. It stands out for being the discovery that helped develop the specific field of ancient Egypt studies, Egyptology. Next question is, the Foreign Direct Product Rule or FDPR has its origin in which of the following countries? China, Russia, USA or India? The correct answer is option C, USA. Recently, the US officials applied the FDPR to China's advanced computing and supercomputer industry to stop it from obtaining advanced computing chips. FDPR was first introduced in 1959 to control trading of US technologies. It essentially says that if a product was made using American technology, the US government has the power to stop it from being sold, including products made in a foreign country. Hence, option C is correct. Next question is, in the context of world geography, the term Chihuahuan is referred to mountain range, grassland, tropical forest or desert. The correct answer is option D, desert. The Chihuahuan Desert ecoregion covers nearly 647 1,500 square kilometers with over 90% of its area within the nation of Mexico and rest in the USA. Hence, option D is correct. It is the largest desert in North America. It differs from the Sonoran and Mojave deserts because it receives more summer rain during monsoon thunderstorms and has colder winters. Its eastern boundary is one of the oldest and richest centers of plant evolution on the North American continent. It boasts as many as 3,500 plant species, including nearly a quarter of the world's cactus species. Next question is Poverty and Shared Prosperity 2022 Correcting Course Report is released by which of the following? International Monetary Fund, UN Development Program, World Bank or World Economic Forum? The correct answer is option C, World Bank. The World Bank's Poverty and Shared Prosperity series provides the latest estimates and trends in global poverty and shared prosperity. Hence, option C is correct. It is a biennial series. The 2022 edition provides the first comprehensive look at the landscape of poverty in the aftermath of an extraordinary series of shocks to the global economy. Global progress in reducing extreme poverty has virtually come to a halt. After COVID-19 dealt the biggest setback to global poverty in decades, rising food and energy prices fueled by climate shocks and conflict among the world's biggest food producers have hindered a swift recovery. Next question is with reference to the Daksh, consider the following statements. 1. It is a web-based end-to-end workflow application through which compliance requirements can be monitored. 2. It is launched by the Bank Boards Bureau or BBB. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India or RBI governor launched a new SupTech initiative called Daksh. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. It is a web-based end-to-end workflow application. Through Daksh, RBI shall monitor compliance requirements in a more focused manner with the objective of further improving the compliance culture in supervised entities or SEs like banks, NBFCs, etc. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Therefore, option A is correct. The application will also enable seamless communication, inspection planning and execution, cyber incident reporting and analysis, and provision of various MIS reports, among others, through a platform which enables anytime, anywhere secure access. Next question is the Science and Engineering Research Board or SERB was set up in which of the following 5-year plans? 8th plan, 9th plan, 10th plan or 11th plan? The correct answer is option D, 11th plan. Recently, Dr. Akhilesh Gupta assumed additional charge of Secretary SERB. One of the most notable developments in the S&T sector in the 11th plan has been the setting up of the SERB through an Act of Parliament, that is the Science and Engineering Research Board Act 2008. Hence, option D is correct. Promoting basic research in science and engineering and to provide financial assistance to persons engaged in such research are the primary and distinctive mandate of the board. SERB is a statutory body. It works under the Department of Science and Technology. As per the provisions of the SERB Act 2008, the board has an oversight committee. The members of the oversight committee advise and assist the board. Next question is, they are the second largest penguin. Their IUCN status is least concern. They do not build a nest but incubate the eggs on their feet. They belong to the genus Aptenodites, derived from the Greek meaning featherless diver. What is the name of this species of the penguins? Emperor penguin, king penguin, royal penguin or Humboldt penguin? The correct answer is option B, king penguin. King penguins are the second largest penguin. Males tend to be slightly larger than females. Their body mass changes throughout the breeding season. King and emperor penguins are close relatives. They both belong to the genus Aptenodites, derived from the Greek meaning featherless diver. They do not build a nest but incubate the eggs on their feet. Their IUCN status is least concern. They were first discovered by European explorers in the early 18th century. Hence, option B is correct. Next question is, in the context of Indian festivals and fairs, the Ailam festival is related to which of the following states of India? Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka or Telangana? The correct answer is option A, Kerala. Ailam festival is celebrated in Manarsala Sri Nagaraja temple in Alappuzha, Kerala. Hence option A is correct. The temple dedicated to serpent gods is also unique in that a Brahmin woman is the priestess of this temple. Ailam festival falls on the Ailam asterism in the Malayalam month of Thulam, which roughly corresponds to the months of October or November. One of the major highlights of the festival is the procession in which all the serpent idols in the temple and the sacred grove are taken to the Illam, that is the Brahmin ancestral home that manages the temple. The priestess will carry the idol of Nagaraja, which is the presiding deity of the temple. Special prayers and offerings are performed at the Illam. Last question is, this theatrical art form is usually performed only in temple theatres. It involves elaborate and lengthy acting sequences using hand gestures and distinctive modes of acting like Ilakiyatom, Pakarnatom and Irunatom. The mizavu is the main instrument used as accompaniment in it. What is it? Yakshagan, Bhand Pathir, Kutiyattam or Terukuttu? The correct answer is option C, Kutiyattam. The ancient Sanskrit theatrical art form of the state, Kutiyattam is Kerala's distinctive stage interpretation of the very early Sanskrit drama as dance drama. It has been accepted as one of the masterpieces of oral and intangible heritage of humanity by the UNESCO. It is usually performed only in temple theatres known as Kutambalam. The word Kutiyattam literally means acting together. It involves elaborate and lengthy acting sequences using hand gestures and distinctive modes of acting like Ilakiyatom, Pakarnatom and Irunatom. The mizavu is the main instrument used as accompaniment in Kutiyattam performance. Others include Idakka, Shanku, Kurunkuzzhal and Kuzithalam. Hence, option C is correct. Now it's time for the practice question. The Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action is related to Peace Treaty for Space, Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Relief, Women Rights or Greenhouse Gas Emission. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.